Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with some more Yoshi's Crafted World, and let's just never speak again about the previous episode, shall we? I'm here in Yarktopus Docks buying some more costumes because the thought occurs that I just need to buy some more and I have plenty of coins with which to do so. Also, the machine kind of looks like a nurse, sort of, but like wearing a crown as a collar, but with one of those nurse caps. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Who calls them blowfishes? They're pufferfishes, damn it. Oh, that's cute. See, I did have a contingency plan just in case I wasn't We could just be a bottle cap. Sure, why not? Just in case I didn't particularly care for any of the costumes that we got, and I'm happy to say that I do like what I'm seeing. So that means I'm in a better mood compared to 5 minutes ago, which, well, for me it was 5 minutes ago, for you it will have been 2 days ago if you're watching this on the day it went up. Chili bath! Okay, what I'm talking about is of course the previous episode. As I said, we shall never speak of it again. So we've completed another machine. Huzzah, hayuk, hajimble, and the other various stupid noises I'm wont to make. As you can see, I'm wearing none of them. I'm going as the Tin Can Condor, and now let's... Boop, 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 boop. And we're back here again. Now, as previously promised, cupped cake. Yeah! I fear my brain is beginning to... Oh, this is so pretty. I like it. Oh. Eat the caramel. Eat the caramel. Do the caramel dance. You know the one. I feel like I'm probably the only person on the planet who likes caramel dancing, unironically. I don't know, maybe other people do. It's a bop. Can I bash your trifle? Oh. We haven't seen you since Paper Mario, and actually... I've not played Paper Mario on this channel anyway, so... Oh, well, then again, I have used footage of it in my... Oh, why am I the bong? Like, excuse you, sir. Or madam, or... I don't know what your preferences are, so do excuse my assuming. But I did use some Paper Mario footage in one of my Patreon videos, so maybe. The point is, chonky Shy Guys. To go with the Chuboombas, the Chuggy Boombas, the Chubby Goombas in Bowser's Inside Story, which, as previously stated, I have been playing. I see you back there. Give me the money. Pictured here, Yoshi holding up a Shy Guy at gunpoint, except the gun is eggs. I'm just gonna stand on you, you're gonna meander over here, I see a secret, and I see coins going in alternating directions. Now there's something, I'm not gonna have another episode like last time, but just the very notion that when... Okay, I'll be a bit more generous. When speakers of American English say alternate when they mean alternative, like, when they speak of, like, oh, how dip does it dip? When I dip you, we dip dip? Like, on the DVD for, I think it's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, I think it is. It mentions, oh, something, alternate realities. Can they protect their home? Oh no. And, as I said to my mother, who was reading the synopsis at the time, I don't think they have to worry, because by that summary, they have a buffer of one stable reality on each side, because alternate meaning every other one, rather than others, you know? Alternate doesn't mean alternative. I've been trapped between a brick and a block. Stop falling! I didn't tell you to meander. Whomst do you think thou beest? Okay, good, I haven't missed anyone so far. I don't trust myself to jump to get those, you see. Can I lick you? You're unlickable. How dare? How dumb? I can't even crunch you. Have to Bahooby. Yeah, no, you just won't be squanched. I'm disappointed in all of you. Your very species is a disappointment to me. Says me to every human ever. Where are you going? But yes, I was getting all mentally philosophical before this level distracted me with its existence. About, like, once again, the nature of myself as a Let's Player. You gotta eat. It's made of sponge and you consumed it. Good for you, poo-poo. Yes, I've noted that if I try to either call out my own obnoxiousness or, you know, try to change the mood, I thought there'd be a secret up here, there isn't, you disappoint me. Yes, Poochy, this is expressly your fault. If I try to be self-aware, then I end up being depressing and sad-making for everyone involved. Oh, it's magic. But then, if I try not to be like that, then I just come across as overactive, hyper-pipey-poo-poo, and it's annoying. Speaking of hyper-pipey-poo-poo for him and her and me and you go under there and bring me a flower. Thank you. Ah, clever level design. They put a jump through from below platform here so you don't accidentally fall through when dealing with the dog. Not to be related to the way Victoria Corin Mitchell pronounces good boy. Also, stream only connect on HBO. You'll struggle because it's not on HBO Max. You should watch Infinity Train though, I've said that already in this series. But, yeah, Only Connect is a good game show. If I had in my local proximity, where are you going? If I had available to me, a team of people who are, like, as mentally crazy as I am, that I'd put together a team and apply for the series, I would put on the wax and spin in my saddle, or whatever the lyrics are, because I'm startlingly good at Only Connects. And for those who aren't familiar, there are various formats to it, but the general idea is you get like 4 seemingly unrelated clues, and you have to find what the common thread is, or maybe there's several in a sequence, and you need to work out what the 4th thing in the sequence is based on the first 3. But then it's like there was one that was on TV the other day that was like the first clue, the Latin name for an avocado, which I don't remember what it is offhand, but like Pastel Americana, something like that. I don't know. Clue number 2 is a shopping delivery service. Clue number 3 was a state of fuss or anger. I forget what it exactly was. And then the point is you have to like figure out what's clue number 4 going to turn out to be. And as I said at the time, oxygen or the 15th letter of the alphabet. The reason being that avocado, like, that was the answer to clue 1. Clue 2, Ocado, is the name of a prominent, like, shopping delivery service in the UK. You may not have heard of it if you're not from the UK, that's fine. Because unlike America, I don't assume that my way of life is the default. Shots fired too soon? Probably. Then the answer to clue 3 was ado. So, like, it's just starting with avocado and just taking away 2 letters at a time. So the final clue would be something where if you were to resolve it, it would be the letter O. Like that sort of thing. I'm good at those. And, yes. In a pinch, perhaps I could bring Mama Hex. Possibly Europe's Gallo 8. But the thing is, I think Europe's Gallo 8 would be good with the clues, but I don't know what her, like, general knowledge would be like to, like, if there are ones based on pop culture knowledge. And Mama Hex is only one person. So, I don't know. Also, for this being a Poochy level, I'm not seeing a lot of poo. I'm not seeing a lot of poo, which is probably for the best. I didn't eat all the caramel, so I can take the secret way. I'm here now, and I'm going to consume you. Yoshi. I'm going to say it now, so that when my mother watches this, she won't say it to me, unless she already has, in which case it's too late. Brush your damn teeth, boy! Or girl, or again, I don't actually know if you have preferred pronouns, but I'm operating under the assumption that Tangerine Yoshi is a he simply because OC do not steal? Question mark? I don't know, I've grown very fond of Tangerine Yoshi on this fantastical journey of over time and space that we have embarked through. Now there's a fondness of mine. Using the wrong preposition with that sort of phrase, but like a preposition so wrong that it couldn't possibly be mistaken for correct. So, like, not something like could of, because that's just dumb. Like, there's no excuse for that. And definitely not different than. Like, it's different from, god damn! But rather, you know, like, whatever it was I just said. I don't know, I'm so worked up about my prescriptivist ways. Oh no, this is gonna be a Poochy go-go time, isn't it? Well, at least the thing that I was concerned about last time we did a Poochy level was I was worried about... Okay, we haven't missed one yet. I was concerned about the, like, having to move forwards whilst jumping. But it turns out that if Yoshi jumps whilst on Poochy's back, then there is a little bit of Yoshi automatically going with Poochy. Like, you don't have to hold forwards in order to keep going forwards. Also, Poochy, where the hail have you gone? I need you to descend. You should descend onto the patch. Get down here. I can see secrets. I can see secrets. Ah, well, now we're here. Okay, oh, well, I thought maybe it would be hidden to the down, and it wasn't. Yeah, that was what screwed me up in the previous Poochy level. Oh, my! That's an extreme macaroon. And yes, I missed the set piece because I was admiring the macaroon, but still. Last time, I was, like, holding the forwards direction and jumping, which meant that because Yoshi auto-moves with Poochy, I would overshoot where Poochy was going to land. I'd have to move backwards to get back on Poochy, which means I'd be facing left when Poochy's running right, which would cause him to turn around, and then I'd have to turn around, so he'd have to turn around to go back the correct way again, which meant that I ran out of time on the blue coins back in Poochy's tape trail. Are you with me? I wouldn't blame you if you weren't, but at the same time I would, because that, despite the excessive number of words, I think that was a fairly concise explanation. But who knows? I'm just a guy who says words sometimes. Moving swiftly on. The agonizing thing is, I'm fairly sure that after this next level, we might have another split in the path. No, it's okay. We don't have another split path for a while yet, but we will, is the point. So, let's pull some strings! Though that conker-looking thing in the back there kind of looks like a crafted world. I forgot to change costume, and it was in the forefront of my mind as well. It looks like the crafted world version of the snotty mucus enemy things from the... Oh no! It's one of these! Oh no! From the original Yoshi's Island, is what I was going to say. Because, I may not... You know, he may smoke crack, he can't fly, but Tangerine Yoshi's one okay guy. What I'm actually meaning to say in all of this is, I may not enjoy the original Yoshi's Island, but I at least have seen it. Like, I've seen several people play it back in their respective days, and I know about it. So I can critique it fairly without having well, I would say without having played it firsthand. I think I have played it, I just didn't play much of it because I didn't enjoy it, and I think that's fair enough. Mushroom! I'm in a tin. Funny how I'm easily amused but also easily offended, because that's just the kind of guy I am. Have sauerkraut for breakfast because it's good for you. Weird Al Yankovic, or Yankovic, how does he pronounce it? I just want to be not wrong because I have this internalized perpetual fear of being wrong. Of picking the wrong option, of saying the wrong thing, of angratizing the wrong person. I just don't like being wrong. I'm a real-world Adrian Andrews. How about that? My mother knows who that is because she's been watching Ace Attorney with me. Specifically Lucachin's Let's Play of it, because Lucachin is good. Now, am I accidentally going the right way here? Because that's a thing that I don't want to do. Where you go? Oh, climb the rope like this is an American gym class. As opposed to PE, which... like, the idea of being graded on PE just baffles me as a Brit. Because over here, it's just an annoying thing they force onto you so that some teachers can have a little power trip. And that's kind of it. Like, it's not something you get a grade for unless you specifically take GCSE PE. And I don't see why you would. Well, some people are into that sort of thing. Some people are into the sports science and the nutritional fitness, whatever. But they don't teach you any of that shit unless you specifically go onto the course for it. How did I get onto the subject of GCSEs? I'm 24. I have a BA Hons. For crying out Jimbo. Not to flex or anything. Way to alienate your viewers, Tess. But wasn't that a film, How to Lose Friends and Alienate People? And was that the original or was that the parody? Because I'm sure there's another film title that's like that, and one is a parody of the other, or something, I don't know. See, this log stitch texture, it looks like it could also masquerade as the back of a sofa, or, as I was originally going to say, a steak. Oh, there's an upwards gym! An upwards gym! Why are you so far behind, Yoshi? I was telling you to forwards make. I made. Are there secrets back there? Will I ever know? I've always got a nose to mishear the lyrics of Switzerland 2009, the Love Bugs, I think they were called, the highest heights. Oh, how robbed, oh dear, that song was. Well, I didn't see that coming. In entirely unrelated news, this isn't news anymore because this is the second episode in a recording session, and this wasn't new news when I recorded the last episode, but Aysel, the singer from Azerbaijan 2018, she said that she wasn't surprised to have not qualified and she's ashamed of her participation, and like, my heart really does go out to her. Like, I read that news and I was like, oh. Like, I wasn't a fan of the song, but that was kind of the point, because, ooh, balloon, that's not going to be important later, I'm sure. Like, she was like, hey, I had no say in the creative process. I wanted to sing in my native language, and the creative team were like, maybe don't do that. And I was like, ah. And like, girl, I can't relate directly, but like, damn, you were done dirty. Because she's a jazz singer, and they gave her vapid pop with nonsensical lyrics. And of course, it kind of falls to her to be the face of a bad result, because she was the only time Azerbaijan didn't qualify for the final. I'm talking about Eurovision, by the way, for anyone who somehow didn't twig that. Speaking of twigs, conquer children. Which way is forwards? I don't want to go forwards, because there's a gift box containment facility here. Don't think I haven't noticed you, because I did. There's something else that I was talking to my mother about recently, because I'm just going to whiplash away from the topic of Eurovision, apparently, because knowing how this country is, I'm preconditioned to instantly be ashamed about it if I talk about it too much, except that's actually not my reasoning, but I'm getting off topic, ironically. But, yeah, I was talking to my mother the other day, and I don't remember what it was about, because in getting sidetracked, I got further sidetracked. How is that for typical Tom Tessery? Hey. Why am I viewed? Why am I not viewed? Why aren't more people subscribed to me? What was I even... I've forgotten everything now. This is just a tragedy manifesto. That was nearly words. Credit where it's due, that was almost words. Go back there. I'm going to need to be back there. You're a bird pretending to not be not Twitter. And we're up to see the wizard. I don't trust there to not be secrets underneath here. Or over here? No? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. I do pay... There's another balloon. I do pain when I remember things to talk about and then I forget what the things were that I was talking about. Because I had a... Oh! That happened. I feel like that's not the first time I've said that in this episode so far. I had a feeling you'd be there. But yeah, I've just completely forgotten what it was I was talking about, so... Hapax legomenon. It's a thing that only appears, like, it's a word or phrase or term or idea that only appears once in the entire corpus of a work. Use this phrase as you see fit, or better yet, don't, because if no one else uses it, then I will look smart. But then, don't be fooled, there are multiple... Oh. Creativity. There are other legomenons as well besides the hapax, because like there's the 2-1, and there's a 3-1, and there's a 4-1, and I don't remember what the words for them are. Also, what did those spawn? Because I was too busy trying to hit them to... Oh, go. I feel like I should maybe call it after this episode's done recording. That was a strange way of phrasing that. Did I miss? I didn't. I'm good at this game after all, despite my meldruous phalanges and other expressions what pass through these supple lips of mine. For someone who's so well educated, I talk a surprising amount of bollocks. Oh, I was so afraid of accidentally doing a ground pound there, but hey, I think, maybe, did I do a good with this level? Did I completely complete it? Maybe? Eggs! they have nothing to do with anything, but still. We did indeed pull some strings. We got all the hidden ones. 100. We got the hundo. 20. Did we get the 20? Yes, we got the 20. Did we read perfect? We read perfect. Yeah, I would dab, but that's no longer in vogue. So on that note, noticing also that my commentary is beginning to be even more of a car crash than usual, I shall, first of all, to subvert expectations, well, first I'll open the next area, but I'm going to dip into here and buy some stuff. It's more expensive than the last place. I actually just pointed at my screen accusingly there. I did not mean to have just one. Costumes, bet you can't have just one. Try me, bitch. So what is it? Is it cake? It's not cake, it's a squirrel log. Sounds slightly suspect? What I was going to say. Okay, we can't have all 9, or 8, or 7. We can have 7 altogether, but we've already bought one of the 7. Do we get the gold? We do! I wasn't expecting to. So, what are my prizes, game? Indulge me, lavish upon me the greatest gifts you can muster. You see, you know that thing I was talking about a couple of episodes ago where I start tearing up when I do a stupid voice? That's happening right now. Ooh, mint macaron. The same thing but pink, so clearly not mint. Cupcake! I was secretly hoping there was a cupcake costume, but I didn't dare to hope. I was hoping, but I didn't dare to hope. So I'm going to dress up in that, and then say that I have been, and will continue to be, Tangerine Yoshi inside a cupcake controlled by tessellating hexagons. And in the next one, we shall move along to Cardstock Carnival. I definitely made the right choice going this way. See you then, for shenanigans.